Hey besties, it's Becky here with Bestie Becky's Crafts, and today is Thursday, May 10th, and if you are a member of the Facebook page Fun Life on a Budget featuring me, Bestie Becky, then you know that the month of May is Mini Gorgeous Girl Challenge, and today's theme is shabby chic, and you had to use plastic. So I decided to make a tag because there will be 5 projects for the month. We've already done 1 week. The first week was adventure and metal, and you have to make two cards total, 2 tags total, and 1 embellishment. So this goes towards my tag tally here. So when I heard it was going to be shabby chic and plastic, I was really excited because I've had this piece of acetate, I don't know if you can say it, forever. And I bought it because I thought it was adorable. It has doilies all over it, and I haven't used it yet. And I finally had an excuse to use it, so I was excited because I decided to use this as the base of my tag. So I'll show you here. And I don't know where I got this because I've had it so long, but it is made by American Crafts, so I don't know if you can still get it or not, but it's really pretty, so I want to check it out. But here's my tag. I hope you like it. My shabby chic tag. So as you can see, or maybe not too well, the base is the doily acetate. And then what I did next was I put gesso around the edge of the tag with my finger, just so to make it kind of pop out a little bit more so that you could see the edge. I wasn't clean about it, it was just kind of messy, just put a glob on my finger and went around, and then instead I decided to dry. And then I got impatient for it to dry, so I used my heat gun a little bit to try and dry it faster. But you don't want to use your heat gun too much because you'll warp the acetate. So keep that in mind. So I put the gesso on the edges and set it aside to dry, and then went ahead and colored my Gorjuss girl. And I chose this one. She's number 53, Sugar and Spice. I thought her dress was really shabby chic, and so I used colored pencils and Gamsol to color her, which gives it a nice soft effect, which I thought it went well with the shabby chic theme. So I went ahead and colored her, cut her out, and I used a little X-Acto knife to cut out in between her legs and her hair. If you can see that there. Zoom up. Because those places are like impossible with scissors, so I have a little knife that I use, and I just cut those places out instead of leaving them white. I didn't want them white. So once my gesso was dried, I put a blue doily, you see that? The paper doily on the back, which is going to be my background, and I tried to distress the edge. I do have a distresser from Close to My Heart I've had forever. It distresses the edges of your paper. I don't know if you can still get it, and I'm sure that you can get other brands at your craft stores. If not, you can always use your good old scissors. Just open them up and use the edge, and there we go. And just go along the edge, and it'll roughen it up. Alright, so shabby chic kind of has that, you know, I don't know how to describe that edge, but the edges are you know, rough, just shabby, I guess. They're just shabby chic. So I did that to this edge, and when I glued it down, I knew that you would probably be able to see the back of the tag. You know, somebody's going to look at it. So I wanted to make sure that I used a clear glue. So anything that you could see didn't show through the acetate that much. And I also did use hot glue down here to glue down my lace. Just because I was having a really hard time with this, trying to glue this down and hold it and all of that. So I just went to my good old hot glue to glue down the lace. So after I glue down my doily here, I glue down some lace at the bottom. There's two different kinds. There's a white lace. You can see the doily acetate a little bit better there. And the gesso around the edge. And then I put a pink lace. And then a row of blue pearls. I guess that would count as plastic also. And then I wrapped ribbon around and then added a bow. I wrapped the ribbon around, glued it in the center, then tied my bow and glued my bow on top. Okay, so much easier, much neater, I think. And of course, I used my fray check on the edges of my ribbon. You know me. So, after I did that, I started to do the decorating of my tag. And so here at the top, it's kind of hard to see, but I have 3 different papers. And they came from this Anna Griffin paper pack that I used on my card last time. I love this paper pack. So underneath I have a gray and white piece, and then I have the blue piece on top, and then under her you can't really see, but there's a pink with roses. And since it's shabby chic, I tear the edges. And when you tear the edges, it's important that you have the printed side up, and then you tear towards you, and see, you get that white edge. If you do it the other way, you won't get that edge. I'll show you. The edge will be on the back side. See? So if you want that kind of edge, that's fine. If you want that edge, then have it be on the top. And I also distressed the edges, which is kind of hard to see. But I took my distresser and I distressed the edges, and I bent them up and just kind of played with them. And I even used my scissors because I wasn't getting the effect that I wanted. See? And so I did like a rectangle, and then a little square, and then another rectangle shape, and kind of stack those on top of each other. Behind here, I don't know if you can see, is just some string. I had some string. I don't even know what kind of string it is. And I just wrapped it around my fingers, and like so. It's like that, nothing exciting. And then glued it down in a couple spots so it wouldn't be loose, and then I frayed the edges. And I have these paper roses that Senya Bondar sent me in a swap. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But I thought that they were perfect for this shabby chic theme. So I glued my little girl down, and I cut out leaves with a punch. And I just used this punch from Stampin' Up. It's called the Bird Builder Punch. I just wanted the leaves here. So I used that to cut out the leaves that are behind the roses. Glued down the roses. I put some pearls up here. I found a butterfly in my stash. And then I tied tulle up here at the top to finish off my tag. I also stamped out Dream, and I found these at Michael's, and oh gosh, they're so fun and they're wonderful because you can make any words you want. And so now I'm kind of hooked, and it was fun to try and figure out the letters because they're backwards, and put it all together. And I made a little tag that says Dream, and I tore the edges so that it looked distressed. And then I took I use my Spectrum Noir glitter pen and kind of glittered the butterfly, some of the bows on my girl, and the edges of my flowers and my leaves. It's just like Wink of Stella, but it's just from Spectrum Noir. So I gave that a shot, something different. And let's see, I think that's about it. Really, it was a simple project. I measured it to just no real size in particular. I think it's 3 by 8. To do the top, I used let me grab it, my envelope punch board, which you've seen me do tags before. Remember where you line it up? Well, I don't know if I can do it because I got all this stuff on it. Where you line it up in the center and punch, and it gives it that edge. So I just use this to make that a decorative edge on the top, and just a regular punch to make the hole for the tulle. And really, that's about it. It was pretty simple. It didn't take very long. It was a huge help that I had these flowers already, so thank you so much for those. And I hope you like it. And, you know, maybe give some things a shot that you normally wouldn't, like gesso. You know, you could also distress the edges too with Distress ink if you wanted. But it's just kind of fun. Shabby Chic is just kind of a fun theme to play around with. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you join the little challenge going on our website, or I mean our Facebook page. And make sure you check out Miss Irina's video. I will post the link below. And have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And keep crafting. Hi Mom. Hi Irina. Take care. Bye.